Hello there, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I'm doing your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, October 13th. So we'll take a look first at the overall energies with the oracle card, and then we'll go to the tarot to get a few more details. All right, well, I hope you are doing well this last week of the retrograde season. Hang on till the 18th, everything will be going direct. So we have building blocks, really nice, and co-create. This is lovely energy, isn't it? Yeah, coming into this sense of using your intuition, working with the divine to build something really stable for yourself, whether that's a relationship, a new business, a home, a family, whatever it is, like you're really working with the divine in order to make sure that the blocks that you're putting into place today will help, build a strong foundation so that this relationship or business or whatever it is that you're building is really strong and will last through the test of time. Yeah, so it's, there could be somebody from the past, sending out a message. We've been getting that a lot. But look at this underneath this. I'm so glad to see this card. We have had, with the retrogrades, it's been a lot of people returning from the past, those types of energies, trying to clear them out, which is good. We need to do that. But look at this, new life. Like I think you're trying to build your new life, and what you learned from the past is that when you were with people or in situations where it wasn't true and authentic, because this card is about wearing a mask to kind of hide your true self, to hide and to pretend to be something that you're really not. And that doesn't mean that it's you. It just means that you're in situations where people are doing that. And it's like, yeah, I've kind of, cleared that energy out. I want to step into my true authentic self. You could even be getting a message with your intuition about how to move forward in an authentic way. Like, I feel like you want this. This is what you want. You want to build a new life that is true and authentic, and you're trying to manifest it, trying to bring in whatever new life it is that you want. Hermit is on the bottom. You've done a lot of introspection. For some of you, you could have been single for a while. You just you came out of a relationship and you're kind of like, okay, I've learned the lessons, I've taken some time to heal, and now I'm ready for a new relationship. Same thing with a career. You may have come out of a career and ready to step into something new, but you've taken some time. I like the idea that you've taken some time to really kind of plant the seeds, mull it over, try to figure out, hey, how do I do it stably? How do I build this strong foundation? Not just like jumping out of one thing and into the next, right? Really nice. Okay. I'm going to put those to the side. Very interesting that they fell that way too. I'll show you that. So let's go to the tarot. Oh, wow. King of Swords. He's been coming out a lot. Determination, clarity, cutting out anything that isn't going to make you happy. Realizing that to have a strong foundation, it needs to be true and it needs to be from your heart, and not allow your ego to kind of take over. You are moving away. Look at this. You are moving away from, and the Emperor, for a lot of you, I feel like this might be a career reading. It doesn't have to be, but, to me, the Emperor is like corporate or something that you thought was going to be long-term, that you were going to make money from long-term. To me, the Emperor is like you're working for somebody else and you're moving away from that energy. I feel like you want to become your own emperor. Like you don't want somebody else controlling your life. I feel like for some of you, you felt like whatever career or relationship you were in, the person or the job was kind of ruling you, and you were, hey, is this going to be the way it is? Like you could have had like an epiphany of some sort that, what happens to if something happens to the emperor, something happens to this business, then what happens to me? And you're kind of like, you know what, I gotta make sure I can take care of myself. And it's like I'm moving away from this energy and I'm going to build a very stable life for myself. You may have felt like the emperor was not, I don't want to say the emperor was unstable, but it's kind of like, why do I have all my trust in something? The emperor is kind of rules and not in a very nurturing way. And it's like, no, I want to have more in this connection. Like, I want to be appreciated if it's your job. I want to be appreciated. I want to have passion for my work. The emperor is, okay, barks orders, that type of energy. And I'm moving away from that. I want a new life for myself, something that brings me stability and authenticity. Okay, so these three fell out, and they kind of fell out sideways. So we have the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and then the Eight of Swords. So, the Eight of Swords is self-doubt. The Seven of Wands is having the strength to overcome something. And then we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is loving yourself. I feel like this is kind of like your obstacle to getting to this point. Really recognizing your worth, loving yourself, wanting to love the work that you do or, the relationship that you're in. But you've had some difficulty getting to that point to be able to be the Queen of Cups. Really interesting. And, it could have something to do, with just the way life is right now with the pandemic and stuff. Like you just couldn't get on top of it completely. And I feel like you are going to have, with the message in a bottle, it could be that you get some offer. Like if you're looking to move into a new career, you finally get the offer or the door. I get the sense that there's a door opening for you. It's not, you may get a message or an email or something like that, but it's really like an opportunity is opening for you. And you've manifested this. You've put it out to the universe that this is what you want. Getting clarity about, hey, this is the way I want to move forward. The Six of Swords is moving from turbulent waters to calm waters. You want something that's more calm, more authentic, more in line with your heart. And whatever situation you've been in, it just wasn't aligned with your heart. So you're looking for something that is aligned with your heart and also brings you stability. Financial stability, emotional stability, really nice mental stability. So for some of you, there could have been like a lot of anxiety. Well, we have anxiety. Like you weren't able to get on top of your anxiety with this situation, but you have this like opportunity coming in that will help. Create alchemy. So this is kind of like taking the lessons that you've learned from the past, perhaps about working with this emperor as you move forward. For some of you, I do get the sense that you may be starting your own business, and it's kind of like, okay, what is it that you didn't like about working with for somebody else? And now, if you're going to be the boss, like, how do you want to create an office environment that is loving, nurturing, stable? Like, what have you learned from that you can take moving forward? Alchemy too is taking two things that do not really go together, like oil and water, and mixing them so that they do. You may be having to bring in like a lot of different people with different talents or gifts in order to make the building blocks stable. Like you're taking your time, it's a sense of taking your time to build whatever it is that you're trying to build. So in other words, don't put out that you're taking resumes, and then you get, I don't know, 10 resumes and you're like, yeah, that's it. Okay, well, this is the best. We'll take this person, right? It's kind of like, take your time. Does that person really fit the need that you have? And realizing that just working with the universe will bring in the people and the situations that you need in order for this to grow. Really nice energy. I love this card. I really do. It's a breath of fresh air after these retrogrades. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a great day. Much love and light to you. And if you did resonate with this message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.